Hey everybody, this is Zach from Tanuki Games, and today we're talking about Asura's Wrath, released in 2012. Asura's Wrath is a pretty special game in that it's from Capcom and it doesn't have evil, resident, fighter, or street in the title. It's a brand new IP. Let's take a look. Asura's Wrath tells the story of a demigod who has fallen from grace and has lost his memory. He's accused of killing the emperor, and of course he didn't do it. His wife is killed and his daughter is captured. And he's kind of put into this purgatory for thousands of years as his daughter suffers. That's pretty much all you need to know about the story. It's not the main star of the show. Really, the visuals are what is going to capture your imagination, and the setting of the game is one that's very unique. It's one part space opera, one part some sort of weird Buddhist Hindu amalgamation, and all of it is kind of held together with these quick time events, some fighting sections, as well as some on-rail shooting elements. It's a very strange combination of things, but it all tries to get you back to what's the most important, which is the visual representation of Asura going beast mode. Lots of games like to ramp up the action and ramp up kind of the scale of the game, and there are very few games that I can think of offhand other than Shadow of the Colossus that do such a good job of making you feel like the odds are insurmountable. Another one of the things that I love about this game is Asura's attitude, and he is just a rage monster. I wish that there were more anime and more video games that you had the option to tell someone to shut up in such a great fashion. Asura's Wrath is very much informed by anime. From the opening cutscenes to the credits that roll at the end, and there are even act breaks in the middle of each episode. It is meant to be a television show, and it's really too bad that Telltale Games had not become such a huge thing that people weren't really ready or aware of this sort of storytelling method. And I think a lot of people wrote this off as just one massive QuickTime event, which it is, but it's a pretty cool concept, and the way that the camera moves, and it's all very, very professional, and people making this game knew a lot about how to make setting, make good camera angles, make really exciting looking footage that then made the player feel interactive. And some of it is just straight up weird and goofy, and whoever thought of this part, my hat's off to you. Who thought of this? As the title indicates, Asura's Wrath is the star of the show, and his rage knows no bounds, and it actually affects his physicality as well. This is one of the coolest parts of the game, is just to see Asura completely go off and completely change himself. And here's also where a lot of this kind of Hindu Buddhist influence comes from, and it's really cool to see these visual representations of these world religions, but taken through this kind of filter of cyber futuristic punk. It's so cool, and the character designs are one of the big things that stick out to me of this game. And a lot of the time when I'm playing this game, I'm just really blown away by how well they represented all of these different things. Not to mention the fact that when you play through Asura's Wrath, these are not the coolest parts of the game. These are kind of the spoiler-free parts. Another thing to mention about Asura's Wrath is the soundtrack, which is by Chiako Fukuda, and this soundtrack is so beyond epic. It has this really massive feel to it, and I would recommend anyone, even if you're not interested in playing this game, to just read a manga and listen to this soundtrack as you do it, like Berserk or Blade of the Immortals. It really is just so evocative. Another one of the great features of Asura's Wrath is being able to listen to both audio in Japanese and in English. There's a lot to admire about Asura as a character. He really does hit the fuck that button a lot, and he does it with such intensity and style, and with such a visceral attitude that it's impossible not to like this game, and just to watch him kind of leave it all out there is just really, really a one-of-a-kind experience. It seems very unlikely that we'll ever get another Asura's Wrath. I do, however, hope that someday we'll at least get some of the characters from the game in a fighting game like Street Fighter or a Marvel vs. Capcom or something. But we'll have to see. Time will tell. If you played Asura's Wrath, what did you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you haven't played it, does this look like something that you would be into? Please let me know in the comments, and enjoy.
なぜ迷い出た？帰る道も知らぬ。何を思う？ただあることすらできぬ。哀れな男だ。今度こそ永久に休むがいい。